This is my second UDL assignment I'm going to be talking about. This one was completed using Smore, and it was on me interviewing a teacher. This is probably one of my favorite assignments that we got to complete because I got to see other teachers' reasonings for why they love their job. When asked what the best part about teaching was, they said that they loved seeing the students grow and change over the few short months that they had them, and they loved knowing that they had made an impact on their lives years later down the road. They would run into their students at the mall, grocery store, and they got to have conversations about how much they helped and influenced their life. And they always thought that that was such a huge relief off their shoulders, knowing that they were doing their job right. When asked what their greatest achievement was as a teacher, they said that they were proud to know that they made learning fun and interesting for students. And it's very important to make learning fun because they aren't going to want to learn if it's not fun, if they aren't enjoying what they're doing. And I think it's important to give them this positive outlook on what learning is. And when asked what their greatest disappointment was as a teacher, they said that it was probably knowing they aren't going to be able to impact all of their students. The only thing that helps them get through this is knowing that someone after them probably will. It's their goal to always help educate them to the best of their abilities, and that's all they can do as a teacher, and to remember that it's not always going to be your fault. And when asked what the greatest challenges were as a teacher, she said that it was finding enough time in the day to plan and to be able to give students the best overall education and best use of their time in the classroom. And it's hard to constantly be updating content, changes to the lesson plan, and adapting new ways so that you could reach each student each year, because each year you're getting new students who need new methods of teaching and different learning methods. It's just hard to find time throughout the week to cater these learning lessons and plans around your students. And then what are their non-teaching duties and time requirements as a teacher at their school? At their school, they're expected to take turns watching the students before school and on the playground, during break, and on their lunch break. And they used to have school watch as well, but now we have a few parent volunteers that handle that. And in what ways are schools successful? And they said this one was harder, but that they're successful as long as they're providing a safe way for students to grow and develop, and it's their job to make sure that they feel comfortable where they are and that they have an easy learning environment. And then what advice do you have for someone considering a career in teaching? They said that the best advice that they could give them is to just make the lessons relevant to their daily lives, and that they need to be able to apply it to life later on. And the easy way to do that is to just use your time wisely because you only get a year with them. And that the curriculum is always changing and new methods of teaching are always being used. So you have to be open to change. You have to always be open to try new learning methods and teaching methods so that you can give your kids the best education.